Hello everyone, friends, haters, subscribers, and non-subscribers. I'm all about the gear that gives you a lot of value for very little money, and this is one of them. This is the Vox Cambridge 15, as you can see, with the box that you would have received if you bought it brand new. The first owner said he bought this in 1999 and has had it in studio, and it's so clean and pristine. The condition for a 25-year-old amp, a practice amp that you would have expected to have dust, tears, rips, whatever. This feels like I'm doing an unboxing of a brand new amp for you guys. It's crazy. And it's also discontinued. Vox does not make this amp anymore, but it sounds great. I understand that the Cambridge has Cambridgeitis, as it's very famous on the internet. I understand the issues that come with it, but this amp has none of that as of now. And it sounds great, and it has a tube inside of it, and it has a cool looking blue speaker that resembles an Alnico blue speaker that's famous for being paired with a Vox. I think this amp sounds great. It looks like a classic Vox amp, and it's so lightweight. That is an 8-inch speaker in there, but it will deceive you. You're in for a treat. Stay tuned. Let's go. Hello everyone, so welcome to the setup. What I have here, of course, is you have this camera looking at me. But I also set up another camera so that you guys can see what I'm doing. As I turn the knobs, I try to find the best way to do this. And as of right now, this is the only solution I can come up with. So yeah, as you can see, you have your gain, you got the volume, treble, bass, tremolo speed, tremolo depth, and then of course your little gain boost button here, your mid range boost. I don't have the foot switch, and yeah, so that's not going to be plugged in. But we're going to go ahead and hear this thing. I'm going to start clean. I don't have any pedals. I'm not going to use any pedals for this video. And we're going to have everything in the middle because I actually feel like this amp sounds pretty good with everything in the middle. So let's start off with the neck and middle position, which is one of my favorites. So let's do this. I don't really know what else to cover. I feel like this is a very simple amp. And yeah, I guess I'll do the outro. So this is the Cambridge 15. And for those of you who are familiar with my Pathfinder, which is actually sitting back here, I hope I wasn't deceiving you guys. The Cambridge is actually to my right, but the Pathfinder is to my left over here. They're identical looking amps, but believe me when I say that they actually sound very different. Of course, solid state for the Pathfinder and a tube for the Cambridge. The most noticeable difference I hear is in the gain. But stay tuned, because right after this video, you're going to see, most likely tomorrow, I'm going to upload a comparison of both of them. I just thought that this amp deserved its own video, and I would love to give you my thoughts on this amp. So I've only owned it today, and it sounds very, very good. I actually think it sounds better than the Pathfinder, and I don't really know why people don't talk about this amp more than the Pathfinder. I think that maybe people are just impressed by the Pathfinder because it's a solid state amp, and it sounds really good for what it is. And the Cambridge, I know, has the issue that a lot of people talk about online about the there's a certain pieces in the board that tend to fail with the Cambridge, and thankfully for this 1999 amp, 25 years old, it's very intact. It sounds clean, it sounds great, and I'm not worried about it failing, because I've also heard that it's very simple if you're comfortable with just basic having basic soldering iron skills. It's very simple to just get this fixed for very cheap. So I will cross that bridge when I get there. But I love this amp. I prefer it over the Pathfinder. I know that solid state and tube, like I said, but they're very identical. The Cambridge is just missing the reverb, and I don't miss it because I can just throw a pedal to really imitate that. But you know, I think it's pretty good for what it is. I'm a big fan. So stay tuned for that comparison video, because I think it will be worth your while. Thank you very much, and see you all soon.